What's up? I'm Zero Dre and welcome back. Varka's animated short, another prologue, just dropped. And from what we saw in the live stream, it seems like it is about the tripartite conference, the whole deal between the mages and Varka about protecting Mondstadt. Maybe that's exactly what they'll be covering here. It's a whole 6-7 minutes of pure animated short, so I don't really know what else to expect besides, I think we're going to see Mona's master, B. Barbeloth, also known as the Seer Witch, astrologist, Barbeloth, Trismegistus. Yeah, we might finally get to see what exactly she looks like. So another prologue animated short. It is the fate observed by a mere handful, including the one in whose fate lies. If everything were predetermined, perhaps that would bring some relief. Yet those who dare to tread the diverging paths of destiny are often the ones hailed as heroes. Yeah, they kind of hinted at Varka also like seeing like maybe his fate or the fate of Mondstadt in the future through the scry glass of B. But yeah, let's see what they have in store for us.
You were telling us the tale of the blonde traveler who caused a disturbance in fate.
Oh.
Now,
Who is telling all this to Alice? Oh,
Despite
Varka.
opposition from the church,
Oh no, this is
he
Venti.
approved the request to borrow the holy lyre.
Oh. Whoa, he looks different there.
Barbados and Varka went to
Young Varka?
Star-Scratch Cliff to summon Dvalin. But
Okay.
Varka's wisecracking angered Dvalin.
Yeah, he
flew
definitely-
back to Storm Terror's lair. Varka
Yo, he
and
looks
Barbados
mad
broke the
similar
seal
but
and
different.
entered the lair. A fight to the death ensued between Varka and Dvalin, lasting one whole day and night.
Really? And he
If I'm not
soloed?
mistaken, fighting a real dragon was always Varka's greatest wish.
Who is this?
In the end,
B?
Varka defeated Dvalin, but sadly,
Okay.
unable to free Dvalin from the clutches of
Potential
the abyss.
man actually
Barbados
having real
had
life
no choice but
feats
to
we could
seal away
see.
the gravely wounded dragon.
Okay.
After that, Varka
Before
was
he got freed
celebrated
by
as a hero for
the Abyss
resolving
Mages?
Storm Terror threat.
Really?
After a long era of peace, Mondstadt was reminded
Oh, that's
once
Lohan,
more how safe
Albedo,
and courageous
Jean.
Grandmaster made them feel. All doubts about the old school knights were swept away.
Okay. It's really him,
Good for
huh?
him.
Who is that? Good for him. Oh, here we go. B, come on.
It's hardly a perfect ending,
Dodoko
though.
versions of.
Poor
Who is that?
Dvalin.
Oh,
But
Dodoko
at
version
the
of
same
Deva.
time,
B.
Varka could easily have been the hero. So
She
why
sounds
did he go on
mad
the
different
expedition?
here, not the old
Was it
hag
because
voice
of
that
the
we've come to
disturbance
know.
in fate?
Firstly, the pact with the Hexencircle and
Oh,
the
no, I'm
support of
bugging.
Barbatos made him feel
Oh.
safe leaving Mondstadt.
B.
But of course, the real reason
And she
lies
does really look
elsewhere.
old.
Do you remember when he requested
Whoa.
to be the first challenger of the Hexencircle's trial?
Oh, the same trial we underwent
I'm
with
impressed.
Albedo.
You have passed the trial. State
Yo, we
your
really got
request.
to see B in actual form.
Request? Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
The whole thing
I
with
just
the
wanted to put my
witches
strength to the
protecting
test. Maybe
this dude.
I could get a peek at your scry glass.
He looked into your scry glass.
Oh,
But
golly.
what can ordinary human
Alice.
hope to see?
Yo,
nothing.
this is exactly
All
the
that can
look
be
that we
seen
saw
within
in
the
her
scry glass
statue in
is that
Similanka.
which fate
The
itself
short
wishes
bob
to
cut hair.
reveal to you.
What I can be sure of is that he saw a disaster.
Okay, this is what we heard in
A
the live
calamity
stream.
of abyssal origin has arisen in Nodcry. Its reach will soon extend to Mondstadt.
Which is, I assume, what we
Even
saw
now,
in
this
the
calamity
preview
is
of the
claiming
new version.
many innocent lives, both in Nodcry and the outskirts of Snezhnaya.
Where they were reaching.
So that's why Varka launched
But yeah, I
his
was bugging.
expedition
It was
to
actually
Nodcry?
Nicole's voice throughout the entire time.
He
Real.
lost no time in taking action, Clearly there is
Golly,
substance
Alice.
behind his talk of chivalry. Barbie, don't tell me. This
She was
you
testing
him.
Fate showed him the way. I didn't.
Yo, I can't believe we
All
actually
I
got
know
to see her.
is that he truly is worthy of the Hexenzirkel's support.
That's respect right there. Respect from
In that case,
Barbalot
I suppose he
Trismegistus.
didn't see his destiny as a hero within the Scryglass. Otherwise, why would he turn it down? Who would sacrifice the defining moment of their life to focus on the suffering of others?
Huh? Well, perhaps you underestimate him.
Okay, back to present day. Not cry. Oh. Okay. This track is so fire, bro. Yo, he looks so awesome. I'm really glad we're now finally seeing him in action. Oh, so it's this dude. I thought this was the young Varka when they showed it
Hey,
a little
man.
bit of this
Need a hand?
in the live stream.
That was rough. Never expected to run into the wild hunt here. You're the knights from Mondstadt, right?
Oh, are those
know
those two from?
Wait, what was it?
Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Those two
Knight of
NPCs
Boreas. Varka.
hanging out in the Speranza. I recognize the small dude.
Thanks for the wine. That's
Oh,
better.
Mondstadt track.
I gotta ask, as the Grandmaster, shouldn't you be back home
they're
enjoying
drinking.
the prestige and playing hero? Why are you out here roughing it like us mercs?
Funny you should ask.
His claymore looks sick too. The design.
I dreamed that life once. Well, we'll call it a dream. I brushed shoulders with a god. We fought tooth and nail against a real-life dragon. And then got a hero's welcome when I returned triumphant. Raised
And
a
it
glass,
felt empty, probably.
drank the night away.
Or rather, he felt empty.
Hey, stop laughing. I'm telling you, it could have been me.
Yeah, I need to see that again. But yeah, seeing B's look, is her looking mad old? Not really mad old, right? But she had the line thing on her eyes. Does that now reduce her chances of becoming playable? I need to pay attention more to the story this time. Yo, him with the cape looks cool, bro. Where's this statue at in Mondstadt? B. This was dope. Like Dodoko version of Dvalin. Yo, her design looks good too, bro. The hair and the white look of her hair. Wait, what? Reminds me of Lucy from Edge Runners Cyberpunk. Yo, she straight up looks like Klee in that shot. Bro, now that we've seen, I guess we have, right, the rest of the Hexenzirkel except for Ivanova, like Nicole, Alice, Rhine-daughter Octavia, now B, Barbaloth, and we saw Anders' daughter too in Durin's story quest. Not only are they extremely relevant to the lore, they're also as a unit, as a group, one of the most cracked individuals in the game, and they all look goddamn bad too, bro. I wonder if this is gonna be the same track that'll play on his trailer or demo. Maybe just a different rendition of this track. What exactly are they talking about here? Am I missing something? Why did he go on the expedition? But that is Varka's symbol, I think, right? On her scryglass. Why would he turn it down? Turn down what? I dreamed of that life once. We'll call it a dream. Right, exactly the scene that we saw in the beginning. Got a hero's welcome. And then bro laughs at him.
なぜ笑うありえたかもしれんだろうが
I'm telling you that could have been me.
バルバトスと星拾いの賭けでトアリンを呼んだんだけど
Wait.
トアリンは消えな
I'm
く
able to
て
free Duvalin from the clutches of the
バル
abyss.
バトスは
Okay.
長い平和
That's why we don't see this statue of Varka anywhere in Mondstadt. Him and Barbatos or Venti fighting Duvalin just like in the scene earlier. This whole thing didn't happen. That's why again he said at the end here that it could have been him. Because the Traveler was actually the one to defeat the dragon. Well, the Traveler and Venti, Jean, Diluc, and yeah. Wow. And this is primarily because the Scryglass showed Varka a different fate tied to him. Essentially, right? All that can be seen within the Scryglass is that which fate itself wishes to reveal to you. And fate revealed to Varka that... Oh, that is tough. Fate revealed to Varka that instead of the whole scenario here in the beginning with him and Venti fighting Duvalin to try to break the curse of the abyss, Fate instead showed that, yo bro, this is what you should be doing. That he should be in Nodcry, helping fight against the Wild Hunt, against Dottore, which is why Nicole here says, I suppose he didn't see his destiny as a hero within the Scryglass, right? Otherwise, why would he turn down that
人
opportunity?
々の苦しみに
Who would sacrifice the defining moment of their life to focus on the suffering of
出る
others?
人なんて
Suffering of others, in this case, it's referring to the people of Nodcry. I guess B's reaction here,
やつを甘く見すぎた
perhaps you underestimate him. Because in a sense, him going to Nodcry, like helping with the whole operation, right? Because he definitely acted like the de facto leader, or acted like one when they needed him to be a leader, especially during their downtimes. Along with the logistics, the planning, like he was leading the way. What was it, Act 6? Remember that scene where they were inside the intelligence network hideout? Even Dainsleif was there. Like he was able to gather everybody. Then again, at the end of the Dottore fight, like he was essential to help bring down the moon along with Nicole, Arlecchino. It was two of them, and then I think Nicole, if I'm remembering correctly, like she was powering both of them up, both Varka and Arlecchino, which overall saved Nodcry, prevented the catastrophe in Nodcry from spreading all the way to Mondstadt. And that's why she says, or B says, that you underestimate him. Because all this, the glory of being the one to defeat Duvalin, also fulfilling his lifelong goal of fighting a real dragon, you know, being celebrated in Mondstadt, having a statue dedicated to him, feasts dedicated to him, a celebration for his triumphant return after defeating abyss-infested Duvalin. He gave all that up to go to Nodcry. You know, why would he worry about the suffering of others instead of all this glory? Because essentially that's what fate showed to him, that his destiny is to head to Nodcry to deal with all that, what we saw in the rest of the Archon quests in Nodcry. And essentially it wasn't his destiny to save or free Duvalin from the clutches of the abyss, but it was instead supposed to be fulfilled by the Traveler. Because we were the one to actually purify the abyss manifestation in Duvalin, or the abyss curse in him. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, this dude, for all of the jokes, the memes made about this dude being potential man, like all of his feats are just like hearsay or mentions by different characters in the game, and we haven't actually seen him like actually turn up. But also his feat here of actually being the first challenger of the Hexen Circle trial, going solo in a domain and boss fight that requires you to wield or have a freeze team to actually beat that boss fight. But no, on the real though, if I'm not completely way off the mark reading too much into this short 6-minute animated short of Varka, you know, I think it solidifies why he is who he is, why he is a goated character, why Varka is him. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of his animated short. What else did you take away from this entire thing, and if I'm incorrect and way off with my interpretation of what I was seeing, then please, by all means, correct me in the comment section below. I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm getting everything correctly. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and that's about it. Peace.